Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the middle 10 days of August. We are using the Oceanic Tarot, Discover the Secrets and Wisdom of the Sea. For some reason, I just felt like using ocean stuff today. So let's get started on your reading. And I repel any and all negative energy and I return it back to sender. Your first card out is the Page of Wands. So some of you could have received a message in the past, which would have been last week, some sort of message. Could have been someone that's younger than you. It's also possible this person, they find you attractive with that Page of Wands energy. Someone who finds you attractive may have messaged you last week, or you could have messaged someone that you find attractive. The Page of Wands is about creativity. It's about ideas. Did you want to meet up for coffee? Did you want to meet up for a drink? You know, Page of Wands is someone who likes to invite people out. So this is someone who's charming and chatty. This could be you, but this is also someone who could be bringing in great news about creative projects, travel plans, and new work. In relationships, this person represents someone who's fun and flirty. You could have been flirting with someone. Let's get more information on this, Cancer. And this was last week. We have the Seven of Cups. Okay, this is someone you're fixated on. Nine of Pentacles. But you and this person may just have something, casual going on. They don't mind you being single. And you were messaging an Empress or someone who may have Libra in their chart, because we have this Queen of the Ocean. And that was last week. Okay, for the middle week, we have Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands. So this is what you're doing right now, Cancer. You're still being fun and flirty, but maybe you've stepped it up a notch. I see you being very sociable, getting out, enjoying yourself with that Queen of Wands energy. This is about passion. So you're being very sociable this middle week of August. The Queen thrives in company and is passionate, talkative, and dynamic. So you're someone who leads by example. Through your work and beliefs, you inspire others to fulfill their potential. In relationships, you speak from the heart. Okay, you speak about how you truly feel. Communication is vital to you, and you may find it frustrating dealing with people who are closed off from their emotions. As the U card in a reading, this Queen shows it's time to honor your special talents. So some of you are following some sort of creative calling, and the advice is to follow your intuition to make the best decisions in relationships, work, and projects. So follow your intuition. Clarifying this Queen of Wands, we have the King of Wands, we have the Divine Pair already. So some of you could be balancing out your masculine and feminine energies around this time. All right, some of you may also have fire in your chart. We have the Judgment card and the Five of Swords, okay? Some of you are trying to reconcile with a past person, but this person, there's something going on with this person where they're going through a mental conflict of sorts. With this Five of Swords energy, this person may not trust you. So they're going through some sort of mental conflict, okay? Some of you could be breaking up with someone again this middle week of of August. I'm sorry about the pop-up that came up earlier. Yeah, it looks like some of you made a judgment call about someone you were dealing with, or you will be making a judgment call this week about this Five of Swords energy you're dealing with. I would like to clarify this Five of Swords later, kind of to see what this person's problem is. Five of Swords is not that bad because it's not wands. At least this person's not getting physical, but they are being ruthless in their words and their actions. This person could be mainly concerned about winning. They're not concerned about love at this time. They may be concerned about winning. Okay. So for the last week of August, you may be feeling kind of sadness. The Five of Cups is the Trail of Tears card. This kind of reminds me of the saying one of my exes used to say all the time. He'd say that, some people you just can't reach. And you may be dealing with someone like that, okay? So some of you are going through sadness due to the loss of a relationship, work, friendship, or due to bereavement. If any of you have lost a relative, I'm truly sorry for your loss. I was trying to figure out a good way to word it. It's always kind of awkward, when someone loses someone and like not awkward, but like it's awkward as in like what do you say? I mean, I've had family members that passed away, but if you are dealing with a loss in the family, you have my condolences. I'm truly sorry that happened to you. Um So, unlike the Eight of Cups, which shows a natural moving on, this card often reveals an unexpected break from a person or job, leaving you bereft and confused. An additional meaning is being unable to let go of the past, being haunted by guilt or regret. And for some reason, this also kind of reminded me of maybe, a tragedy that takes someone's life and we didn't really expect it. Maybe the person was very young and healthy, or they looked a certain way and we thought that they would live forever. There could have been a health problem that caused you to lose someone. So the advice is to look for and accept support. The situation is not hopeless and you will heal. Okay. So we have the Six of Swords. You're moving away from this situation, moving on to calmer, peaceful waters. Knight of Swords. And the last week of this month, your person has chosen to be very secretive with you. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces with this moon card, but this person is being very secretive with you. They're keeping their steps hidden, their course of action hidden. They're not telling you where they're at. They're not telling you what they're up to. They're being very elusive and hidden towards you. This whole relationship could have been an illusion because you see the word illusion at the bottom of the card. Um, so you're headed away from this person. Now, if you are trying to head towards a more peaceful resolution with this person is being, I don't want to say shady because they're not shady as in like they have some sort of hidden motive, but it's like they're being evasive. Like you could be texting this person or trying to message them, trying to keep the peace, trying to express how you feel, and this person's not saying much of anything. They're being evasive. Kind of like, when you're having a conversation with someone and you're like, "Well, what are you up to?" And instead of saying what they're actually up to, like watching TV, they just type NM, not much. So your attitude for the middle week of this month is the Six of Cups. You do miss this person. We have Six of Cups. You miss them. You want to get back to the old days with this person. You want to get back to how things used to be with this person. Some of you are very, when this card describes a person, you're very innocent. Your attitude is one of innocence. You may have a very innocent connection with this person. This person gives you a sense of peace, security, and comfort when y'all are together, when you're not apart. Um, we have the Hermit. Some of you could have Virgo in your chart, or you've been hanging out alone. Four of Cups, you haven't really been happy. And we have Seven of Wands. You're trying to stand up and do what's best for you. You may feel like this person is the one for you, and that's why you're standing up and trying to communicate with them and trying to do what's best for you. But it's also possible that some of you could end up blocking this person because of that Five of Swords energy that we had earlier. If they're not going to love on you right, you're going to stop talking to them. Influencing you is the Strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo. This person is very indecisive with this Two of Swords energy, okay? This is someone who's very indecisive. They could be deciding between you and another person, and they are going through a dark night of the soul with this Hanged Man card. They're in limbo. You see the word limbo, okay? They're in limbo. They feel trapped. They could feel trapped, in their home situation or a situation they got themselves into. Four of Wands, this person could be married or stuck in a marriage that they don't want to be in. You have this Four of Wands card. But on the outside, they make everything look all happy, right? Like, oh, I'm happy to be married. I'm happy to be in the situation I'm in. But really, this person is stuck, okay? They're stuck. Your obstacle is the Eight of Cups. So we were talking about the Eight of Cups earlier, and the Eight of Cups is about moving on naturally. That's what the card said for the Five of Cups. It said, because the meaning listed under the Five of Cups, it said, unlike the Eight of Cups, which shows a natural moving on, okay? So your obstacle is naturally moving on from this person. We have the Tower. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio or someone that has Scorpio in their chart, or some of you could be going through a Tower moment yourselves, okay? It's hard for you to let go of possibly some false beliefs you had about this person. Because maybe you had this idea that you and this person were going to share the Ten of Pentacles together. The white picket fence, the house, the dog, the kids. And you put a lot of work into this, whatever this was, which is why it's hard for you to let it go. Because we have the Eight of Pentacles. This person could have also, maybe in the past, they used to give you a lot of attention. They used to really have strong feelings for you. And it's hard for you to let all this go. The outcome is the Star. You are healing. You are healing from what happened. The Star is about great hope, great faith, the potential for your dreams to become reality. You will be exploring your options, and eventually you are going to find someone to make a love offer to with this Knight of Cups energy, okay? So you are healing. You're going to be healing from this past connection. What you don't see coming is the Ten of Wands. A lot of heavy burdens and responsibilities are coming in. Let's get more information on that Ten of Wands. Some of you may be feeling overwhelmed this middle week. You have far too much to do and to think about. There may be pressure at work or on the home front. You're so absorbed in the detail you can't see the bigger picture and discern what's essential. An additional meaning is that one person or situation is taking all your mental energy, so you have little time to focus on your own needs. So some of you are not focusing enough on your own needs. You need to set boundaries with this person, set some boundaries to reduce the stress. You may need to say no to certain people. So, like, if you've tried to be, communicative with this person, you've tried to get with them, and they just don't want to get with you, but then they want to call you names and stuff, you need to be like, whoa, whoa, I understand that you may not want to be with me, but that doesn't give you the right to call me a jerk or names. We have the Magician, the Three of Swords. The person you're dealing with could have a lot of health problems. You could have someone that's ghosting you because they have a lot of health problems. But someone is feeling hurt with this Three of Swords energy. And they're feeling hurt by a certain truth because we have the Ace of Swords. And 3 plus 1 is 4, which I think is going to cause you to lay this situation to rest. Some sort of truth may come out from this person that causes you to lay this situation to rest. I'm trying to remember whether I do the advice first and then the clarification. Which I think that's what I do is the advice first and then the clarification possibly. No, I do the advice later because I want to clarify this card. This person, the reason why they got an attitude is because they have a lot of anxiety about this situation. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. This person's very anxious. Whatever they're going through, they're very anxious. They're worried about their money at this time. They're worried about their financial stability at this time with the Seven of Pentacles. They're trying to grow their money. And this person is they're obsessed with something. They're obsessed with some sort of idea about something because we have this vortex card, okay? It says temptation. So this person may be obsessed with you, but they're not obsessed with you in a good way. And I don't mean they're stalking you or anything. I just mean that maybe this person, either they don't like you or there's something about you that they don't trust. And their fears are kind of getting the best of them. Like, taking into context with this Seven of Pentacles, I don't have to use the generic meaning anymore as in, oh, they're trying to grow their money. This Seven of Pentacles in the middle of all of this chaos means that their fears are growing. Like, this person is becoming more and more afraid of you for some reason. Like, they don't trust you, or they don't, maybe it's not even about you. Maybe their issue is that they don't trust the world in general. And this is all coming to a head for this person. You could be dealing with someone with a severe anxiety disorder, like agoraphobia or something of that nature, okay? This person's anxiety gets the best of them, and that's why they do and say certain things. Not that it's an excuse, because it's not, but that's why you need to set boundaries with this person. We have the High Priest, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. So your advice again is to trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Knight of Wands, go ahead and be free. It's okay for you to be free at this time. You're breaking free. And we also have Eight of Wands. Some of you need to communicate with this person. And I like how it has the word travel on this card, because to me that basically means don't call this person, don't text this person, because anytime you try to do that, you're going to be met with that Five of Swords energy. You need to travel and you need to talk to this person in person to calm them down because they have a severe anxiety disorder. And maybe even after you talk to them in person, that's not going to completely calm them down, but it would at least be easier for them, to take you more seriously versus a text message or a phone call, that you have no plans of hurting this person and that their fears, are unfounded. Okay. So let's get to your oracle cards. We have the magical mermaids and dolphins. Um, you need to let yourself receive. Allow others to give you love and care. Receive without guilt or apologies. This person wants to love you, but like I said, they may be afraid of you at this time. And the only way to let yourself receive care from this person is to actually go and see them, knock on their door. If you had a question about whether or not this person loves you or likes you, the answer is yes. Your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. So the answer is yes. Some of you will be coming into a lot of money in the middle week of August, or your person could be coming into a lot of money because we have this treasure chest. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. This person could be waiting on a check in the mail, or you could be waiting on a check in the mail. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. So you're being helped. I don't think it's that you're not meant to be with this person. I just think there's a right way and a wrong way to do things. And if you've been calling this person or texting them and trying to come over, that's not working for you. You have to go to this person's house and knock, you know. And granted, there are some people out there. I mean, you don't have to do that. You can do whatever you want to do. This is just a card reading. But what I'm trying to say is there are some, people out there that maybe they'll say something like, well, I wanted you to call before you came over, or I wanted this, or I wanted that. But if someone is flipping out on you, either because you texted them or called them, maybe it's better if you talk to them in person. It's just a suggestion. You don't have to do that, but maybe it's better if you just, went to this person's house and knocked on the door. Now, they can always call the cops, but that's the most they can do. And, all you can really do is like say to the cops, well, I thought this person was my friend. I was trying to visit them and I didn't mean any harm and I'll leave the premises now. There's a right way and a wrong way to deal with things, but some way that you're messaging this person, calling or texting, for some reason they see you as a threat. This person could have a mental illness. So and I'm not saying they do because I'm not a psychiatrist or a psychologist, I'm just saying they could. And so when dealing with things of that nature, there's a right way and a wrong way to do things. If somebody's anxious, we want to be careful in our approach to them. So that's all I have, Cancer. Thank you for coming to this reading, and I hope things get better for you, and take care.